Ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zu dem wahrscheinlich zu der düstersten Woche hier in Fate Extra. Ja, nachdem wir schon so viele lustige Kämpfer hatten und beim letzten Mal es irgendwie geschafft haben, Lil Ronnie und Dracula höchstpersönlich zu besiegen und Lil Ronnie gestorben ist, wo ich jetzt gar nicht mal ganz so traurig bin, im Gegensatz zu Dan und der guten Alice, sind wir nun in der Woche Nummer 5 und unser Gegner ist niemand anderes als Julius Harwey. Er arbeitet natürlich mit Leo zusammen und ist ein kaltblütiger Assassine, wie uns hier Rin gesagt hat. Und sie meint selbst, dass er stärker ist als sie, Mann. Leute, habt ihr sie mit Trisha Lane gesehen, Mann? Habt ihr gesehen, wie sie Rani fertig gemacht hat? Und der soll stärker sein als sie. Okay, wenn wir diesen Kampf überstehen, dann wissen wir, dass wir schon mal das Spiel gewonnen haben. Weil ich meine, danach werden wir wahrscheinlich nochmal Rani und ich denke mal auch Leo bekämpfen müssen. Aber erstmal müssen wir jetzt schauen, ob wir überhaupt eine Chance gegen den haben. Bei unserer letzten Begegnung hat uns Rin und Saber irgendwie das Leben gerettet, als sein merkwürdiger Servant, dieser Feng Shui-Kämpfer, da uns angegriffen hat und uns um ein Haar getötet hat. Ich gehe jetzt mal stark davon aus, dass wir jetzt in die Arena gehen werden, er dann hier irgendwie Hong 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 machen wird und uns dann mit einem Schlag wegpunchen wird. Und deswegen bin ich schon richtig froh drauf. Das wird eine sehr coole Woche. Nein. What, you're here to lease supplies? Here, take this. Try not to waste it. Eigentlich krieg ich das doch mal von ihr. Oh dear, when I tried to tidy up, Tohsaka's yelled at me. I'm worried that she'll chase away all the other masters who used the nurse office. Denk positiv, es gibt bald keine anderen Masters mehr. Es sind fast alle tot, es gibt ja nur noch 8 Stück. So, machen wir kurz mal das. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob wir Assault Iteration gerade machen. Oh, nee. Ich bräuchte sie gerade. Hast du was Schönes zu sagen? Almost against my will, I find myself wanting to ask this sister another question. Both of them seem to be extremely powerful magie, but why does the serf allow their existence? Oh yes, me and my oxygen thief. Unlike us, your masters entered through a specific gateway. As you're here for the Holy Grail War, you can only access specific parts of the moon cell. It's a little different for us. We are not here for the Holy Grail, but for the Moon Cells network. In exchange for access to the network, we agreed to assist the masters competing for the Grail. But until someone wins the damn thing, we are stuck here the same as the rest of you. I see. Although not part of the Holy Grail War, they have been given master status. But what's so important to them to try willingly choose to be trapped inside of the moon cell? Didn't I already tell you? I'm looking for someone, a friend of a friend who fell a fall of fear. All I had to go on was part of their mind was insane in the virtual world, so here I am. As for me, I sensed a potential shift in the future and came here to make sure nothing came of it. But this spell elder sister showed up at the same time, so we decided to set up shop here. Now, I'm kind of forced to stay here, so that I can keep an eye on her as well. This woman is hateful and evil, and her research is more Robert J. White than Marie Curie. Well, break time is over. I need to keep searching. You two, keep your chit-chat minimum. In an obvious attempt to end further conversation, Toka Aoziki loudly clears her throat. What's more disturbing than her rudeness is the fact that she never denied Aoko's accusation. Okay. Ziemlich interessant eigentlich. Würde gerne mehr über die erfahren, aber die macht mir Angst. So. Jetzt werden wir nochmal ganz kurz zu Saber gehen. Saber will uns mal wieder sagen, Murks, stell dich nicht so an. Du schaffst es schon. Das sind immer die schönen aufmunternden Sätze von Saber. Pack mal schon. Und hey, die hat hier doch ihr eigenes Paradies hier aufgebaut. Okay, und was hat das genau zu heißen? Frag mich nicht. Nun gut, speichern wir erstmal. Boah, wir haben schon lange nicht mehr gespeichert, Mann. Dann verlassen wir den Raum und ja, wir können im Endeffekt schon wieder nichts mehr machen. Wir können noch mal kurz zur Bibliothek gehen. Wir wissen, dass er irgend so ein Feng Shui-Kämpfer ist, aber das wird uns nicht viel sagen. Wir könnten mal Leo fragen, ob er uns vielleicht hilft, seinem Gefolgsmann hier zu hintergehen, Mann. Aber ich bezweifle, dass man den Leo anfangen, dass uns Leo helfen kann. Hey, schau dich mal an. Früher waren hier immer ganz viele Leute gestohlen. Jetzt sind hier noch 2 von den NPCs. Und alle sind tot. Sehr toll. Tiger ist nicht da. Wird immer besser, Mann. Ich sehe schon, komm, Mann. Wir werden jetzt in die... Ah, da lebt eine neue Studentin. Now that we've reached around 5, there are only a handful of people left on campus, including you. There are 8 masters left. Who knows, we might be facing each other next. I guess we just have to wait and see, huh? Tut mir leid, mein Freund, ich glaube, wir werden uns nicht begegnen. Ich habe das Gefühl, ich halte schlimmere Gegner als dich, Mann. Ja, wir werden jetzt in die Arena gehen und das war's dann. Preto, there is something that I must tell you about the arena. Never mind, it's nothing. Our enemy has just changed position, so be on guard. Ich werde da reingehen. Es wird was ganz Schlimmes passieren und ich werde die Arena sofort wieder verlassen müssen. Das ist immer, wenn ich grinden will, Mann. Dann sagt mir das Spiel, nein, das geht jetzt nicht. Ich brauche mindestens 30 Level. Also nicht Level 30, ich brauche 30 Level noch, um meine Chance hier gegen den zu ziehen. Aber mal, gehen wir rein. Sagen wir Servus zu den Gegnern und dann verlassen wir die Arena wieder, oder? Level 5, oh, das ist okay, Mann. Damit kann ich leben. Also ein Level mehr ist das geforderte Level vom vorigen. So, Saber, jetzt müssen wir gleich sagen, wahrscheinlich sind unsere Feinde auch hier in der Arena, Mann. Wahrscheinlich warten sie nur darauf, uns fertig zu machen. Is that an enemy? No, must be imagined things. Preto, I feel uneasy. If there is indeed an enemy here, we may be in danger. Let's proceed cautiously. Saber, wieso machst du mir eigentlich so Angst? Wieso machst du mir ernsthaft so Angst, Mann? Willst du nicht einfach sagen, normal sagt sie doch auch mal, oh, alles ist gut, das ist alles halb so schlimm. Du stellst dich immer so an, Max, hier bist so ein Lappen. Okay. Das sind die Gegner aus der vorigen Arena. Okay, Julius, es war zu erwarten. Ich wusste, dass ich gegen ihn kämpfen will. Aber wo ist sein Servant? That familiar black coat strides into my field of vision. There's no mistaking that form, that gaze. It's none other than Julius. But even though we're in the arena, there's no sign of a servant. What could this... What a slimy predator aura. What pride to appear before us without a sound? Predator, let us make quick work. That's my line. What? Saber! What just happened? In the space of a second, the air grew thick, and then I heard a thud, as if something big hit the floor. If there was nothing there. But there's no mistaking that Saber's collapsed on the floor. Dead End. Jetzt weiß ich, wieso der Dead End am Anfang des Kapitels stand. I couldn't see the enemy. It's over. Let's go. Huh? Not satisfied? They want a slice of their heads too? No, there's no need. I've hit their heart, which is enough, but... Yeah, that's enough. They're as good as dead. I see. Let's go then. Maybe it was my imagination, but Julius barely glanced at me before walking off. Julius turned away from me, melting back into the dimly lit passage, light like some kind of apparition. That voice must have belonged to Julius' servant. He said something about pretty ominous. They're as good as dead. Saber is moving. Saber! I can't think of anything but that terrible sight. My strong, capable Saber is lying helpless on the floor. We just came out the wrong side of a surprise attack. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This can't be real. It's a dream, right? No, I can't wake up from this dream. That's real. What happened? How could I have been? I suppose this is the work of an assassin. But how did he irrigate my presence so fully? Ja, wir haben etwas über seinen Servant erfahren, wenn wir die nächsten 5 Minuten überleben. Saber Heldengeister gets up. It's clear that she is worse for the wear. I'm sorry, Predator, aber I'm glad you're fine. Saber! Seeing that I'm safe, Saber sees in a relief and collapse again. I have to fix my servant as soon as possible. Fix, das ist kein Objekt, Mann. Okay, war ein toller erster Tag. Wir sind in die Arena gegangen. Saber wurde von einem unsichtbaren Assassin, von dem ich weiß, wie er aussieht, auch wenn das unsere Leute nicht wahrhaben wollen, hier mit einem Schlag niedergestreckt. Und ist hier kurz davor zu sterben. Und wenn Saber stirbt... Saber rasped out the words, as if even forming them is taxing. Even though she's just been attacked by the enemy servant, she's still more worried about me. Okay, Level 28. Und das soll reichen, Mann, um den zu besiegen. Ich würde eher sagen Level 50. So, 9% haben wir erkundet. Saber ist so gut wie tot. Wir haben eine Information über den erhalten, nämlich, dass er sich unsichtbar machen kann. Wir wissen, dass er stark ist. Wir wissen, dass wir eigentlich im Endeffekt schon tot sein sollten. Rin, wo bist du, wenn man dich braucht? Im Zweifelfall muss uns immer Rin den Allerwertesten retten. Okay. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was wir machen sollen. Wir müssen irgendwie Saber retten. Aber wie? Ja, also definitiv so Rin ins Medical Office jemand. I haven't processed yesterday's events yet. Saber fell asleep yesterday in our private room. But it's morning and my servant isn't awake yet. That's a problem. Looking at my servant, the words of Julius' invisible servant taunt me. Death is inspectable. Death. Is Saber going to die? The strong, wise servant who's always defend stupid me might really die. As much as my heart wants to deny it, my brain can't. Saber sucks in a elaborate breath, but doesn't awaken. I have to do something. Knowing that I have to do something doesn't mean I know what to do. When I rush out of the room to collect my thoughts, I run into a concerned looking Rin. Morning, Maxie. Oh, it's you, Rin. Good morning. Absolutely reply. What kind of greeting is that? Anyway, you don't look so good. Did something happen? Rin's worried tone jumpstarts my early mind into processing things again. The first thing I notice is that my face is stiff with worry. Belatedly, I turn and greet Rin with a smile. I'm glad to see you up and about. Yeah, I'm fine. I've gotten enough rest now. No, it's you. I'm worried about you, Maxie. What happened? I mean, I lost my servant already. I told you I'd help you, Max. Rin did in fact say that. But did she really mean it? Don't make me repeat myself. Yeah, I mean it. I'm fighting through you now. If it's a choice between you or Leo getting the Holy Grail, I'm siding with you. Got any complaints? I don't have any objections. In fact, I'm deeply grateful that I can draw on a master as strong as Rin. Okay, just so you don't ask again. I don't want Leo to get the Holy Grail, so I'm helping you win. Not a bad partnership, right? Alright then, let me borrow your computer terminal. I hand her the terminal. Rin mutters a couple of things, and the terminal blinks. What did she do? A link to terminal was mine. Now we should be able to communicate even when you're in the arena. Cool. The ability to communicate at any time is reassuring. Rin smiles a bit when I thank her. It's not a big deal, okay? Anyway, I don't sense your servant. What's up with that? That's right. That's right. Rin may know a way to revive Saber. What? Your servant was attacked by Julius? Is your servant going to be okay? When I tell her my servant is still asleep in our private room, Rin ruminates for a moment. Your servant is still asleep in a private room? Take me there right now. I may know a way to revive your injured servant. Definitely not saying no to that. I nod coldly to accompany Rin to my private room. Saber should be asleep there. This is some new type of virus. No, it's more like energy that has its own will. Tainted blood. This is a lot worse than I thought. It's like a tornado opened all the magic circuits in your body. Meaning the conduits that provide magic from you to your servant no longer function properly. The trick's getting lost in the mail, so to speak. A servant's body is sustained by a flow of magic from the masters. Without the magic, they fade. Your servant is sustaining their body on their own magic reserves right now. But that source is finite. Unless supply from the master resumes, they only last a few more days. Okay, I grasp the situation. I compose a plan of action, so come see me on the rooftop later. Rin leaves the room, the look on her face sullen. Frustration at my poorness wells up every time I see Saber in pain, but I accompanied by the urge for me to get help, fast. With Rin's help this evening, I'll form a plan of action. Saber darf nicht sterben, Mann. Das kann nicht sein, Mann. It's been an hour since I spoke with Rin about it. Maybe she's found a way to help my servant. I guess I should head to the rooftop. Das Weiseste, was du bis jetzt gesagt hast. So, lauf, lauf, lauf. Jetzt kommt er wieder, Mann. Oh, I see you're in fine health. You're alone? Where might your servant be? I trawl on to find the source of the voice, but there's no one there. I don't sense anyone. But there's no mistake that was the voice of Julius' servant. In other words, the malicious unknown man who instructed Saber yesterday. Just hearing the sound of this voice terrifies me and makes me break out into a cold sweat. I try to flee, but my body rejects the command. No need to be so tense. I merely happen to be taking a leisurely stroll on my own. So he's saying, if Julius isn't there commanding to him, he isn't interested in fighting me? Huh? Why such surprise? I'm not so savage to deal death when there's no need. Although I do applaud that you've learned to be more cautious after your fight with Julius. He and I are kindred spirits, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I killed as often as him. The unseen sound laughs hereditary. I get the impression he is not the answering killer Julius is. Listen, I only kill one person every fight. That means just one person will inevitably die. But it seems that your servant still lives. Take pride in that servant. Oh, great magus, for they evade my thirst, if only for an instant. Huh. It's a pity that I will be forced to kill an opponent I have enjoyed more than any before. A pity? Maybe Julius' servant isn't the mad hellbound I thought he was. Then maybe he'd be willing to heal my injured Saber. Stay a request. As much as I'd like to assist you, my fists bring only destruction. My fists are mere things, only able to rend the flesh and break the bones of the human body. The number that survives is 0. So as you see, I'm no honorable warrior, just as an extintioner. So, you must aid your servant with your own hands, if I am to have an enjoyable fight. Good day then, I enthusiastically anticipate you and your servant's eventual retaliation. After those last words, the air is suddenly less tense. Did he leave? Anyway, right now there's no sense in standing around and wallowing in my own powerlessness. Zurin. Alter, ich habe jetzt so angespannt, dass ich jetzt so einfach so hingehe und auf einmal kommt ein Servant und sticht mich ab. Ich würde es dem Spiel zutrauen. Wer bist denn du? Where's your servant? Is something wrong? I see. You fought with Kuzuki. It could be fatal if you don't restore your servant's magic. Tohsaka know all about the stuff like that. You should go to her. Das ist aber eine Information. Wo denkst du, wollte ich hingehen? Depp. Ich hoffe, Leo oder wer immer gegen dich kämpft, tötet dich, Mann. So. Rin, rette Saber, bitte. Aber interessant, Mann. Der gegnerische Servant hilft uns auf eine Art und Weise. So about making you come off the way here. But I'm pretty much stuck here for now. To put it bluntly, Saber's remaining magic is less than 10% of normal. If they don't get an infusion of magic soon, they'll be essentially dead by the end of tomorrow. Dead by tomorrow? Whatever the case, what can I do before tomorrow comes? How can I supply them with magic? But don't panic just yet. All we need to do is find them a temporary supply of magic. I can tell Rin is confident in her knowledge. If she knows a way to do this, I'm all for it. Is it so? Alright then, let's do it. I should probably let you know what's going to happen. For a moment Rin looks down, but then she continues as if she's come to a decision. For a short time I'll send magic to Saber. As a former master, this shouldn't be a problem. Rin will be using her own powers? It seems really unforeseeable. I wonder if she can really do it. Honestly, even after hearing that she plans to do, I can't begin to imagine how it'll work. Huh? Yeah, of course it will. It'll be a cakewalk. That's right, it'll be nothing. My connection will run through your servant, but it's just a matter of stimulating and such. Rin pats herself on the cheeks, repeatedly as if to psych herself up. It may seem like a big deal and all, but now is definitely not the time for hesitation. So, what do you need me to do? First, head into Arena. Find an area that'll be easy to hack into, and then set this up. Bypass circuit. As she says this, she hands me a black cube. And this is something that will hopefully bypass the arena security and allow me to send magic there. For now, head inside the arena. I'll find you in the details once you're there. I'm glad I spoke with Rin. I'm sure everything will turn out okay. Somehow. For now, I better head to the arena like Rin said. Genau, das will ich. Lauf! Sofort runter, Portmann. Tiger steht da. Okay, muss ich kurz annehmen. You're looking rejected. I know, but I'll cheer you up. Doing me another favor. So, what do you say? Yeah, ma'am. You're such a kind person. And curious for staying positive. About my humble request, I would like you to track down something another student lost. It was a digital representation of a coin that has been in their family for countless generations. The item in question will be deleted in 2 days, so don't take too long to find it. Hey, ich hab da einen halbtoten Servant, Mann. Ich hab größere Probleme als deine blöden Probleme. Und jetzt soll ich mich auch noch beeilen? Ist halt alles sehr lustig. So, speichern wir. Und dann laufen wir mit unserer halbtoten Saber laufen wir jetzt da rein. Toller Plan. Super Plan. Wird sehr gut laufen, Mann. Ich hoffe einfach, Julius ist nicht wieder da. Zweiter Tag. Master, I'm correct in assuming that you're going to the arena. Very well. I will be going too. My duty is cross swords with the enemy. Responsibility, of course, lie elsewhere. I was planning to entering the arena alone, but Saber wouldn't have noticed immediately. It's obvious that my servant is in no condition to fight effectively, if at all. However, I have no choice but to have them join me. The fact is that if I entered the arena alone, I wouldn't last a minute. The 5th round has arrived, and Saber said that they would fight, injurious and well. Knowing the consequence of my actions, I asked that you fight alongside me anyway. Of course, you probably expected nothing less from one you fought alongside with. I understand, Master. Now let's go. And do not worry, I will not fall to meritoriousness. Saber, du bist einfach die Beste, Mann. So, rein und möglicher allen Gegnern hier ignorieren, Mann. Wir müssen so einen Bypass finden, okay. Ach, Rin kann jetzt mit uns sprechen, sehr cool. Looks like you got into the arena. Okay, I instruct you what I want you to do, so listen carefully. Like I said earlier, find the weak points in the arena's firewall and set up a bypass circuit. I guide you along, so please listen to my transmissions. Yeah, go ahead. And when I connected myself to the Holy Grail with the bypass circuit, I'll link with you. It's inherent, so it's not like I'm trying to peep at your files or anything. Whatever needs to do, she has my permission. If I want to carry out Rin's plan, I'll need to avoid contact with the enemy. Genau. Und dafür rüsten wir dann auch wieder unseren Schocker da aus. Doch bevor wir es machen wir erstmal einen kleinen Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht es dann weiter hier mit Let's Play Fate Extra. Bis dann und rein, auf Wiedersehen. Ciao.